Hey, what's up, folks? This is going to be a news segment video where I'm going to focus on some of the production delays surrounding the upcoming Kung Fury feature film. I'm a huge fan of that original Kung Fury short, which came out on YouTube back in 2015, so more than 10 years ago, which is hard to believe, honestly. It was written and directed by David Sandberg, who also stars as the title character, Kung Fury. And it's just this ridiculously over the top, hilarious homage to those action films and martial arts flicks of the 80s. And it has a wonderful neon drenched retro style with these over the top characters such as Kung Fu Cops. You get this hacker man and a Triceratops detective called Triceratops, barbarian gals, and then even Hitler himself, who is played with cartoonish brilliance by Jorma Taccone. You also have the 80s icon and heartthrob David Hasselhoff giving a pretty memorable cameo appearance. And so, being a huge fan of this short, I've been excited for this upcoming feature film and waiting with bated breath for its release, but it's been so delayed, and I just wanted to dig into some of the legal issues surrounding the film and see when maybe we can expect a release of the actual movie, hopefully. So without further ado, let's take a look and see what's going on with the Kung Fury movie here. Like I said, Kung Fury the movie, or Kung Fury 2 as it's also referred to, has been stuck in development hell. It was originally slated for a 2022 release, but then it got pushed back to 2023, and since then we really haven't heard much of an update. David Sandberg co-wrote and directs the feature film, and he also returns as the hero Kung Fury. You also have Jorma Taccone returning as Hitler, which I'm pretty psyched about. I also believe David Hasselhoff is included among the cast in the film. The cast got some major Hollywood upgrades. We're talking about Michael Fassbender and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Schwarzenegger is playing the President of the United States in the movie. Also joining the cast is Alexandra Shipp, who is probably best known for playing Storm in the X-Men movie Dark Phoenix. Not much has been released about the plot and premise of the movie, but it follows the same beats, I believe, as a short film set in 1985 Miami, where Kung Fury and his Thunder Cops must stop Hitler once again, alongside a new mysterious villain. And of course, you can probably expect plenty of absurd time-traveling hijinks as they fight to save the world from ultimate evil. Alright, so we got some major upgrades here. A killer cast and a significant increase in budget from the short film. What could possibly go wrong? Quite a lot, apparently. Let's rewind to 2019 when Kung Fury 2 started production. The Hollywood Reporter announced that Creason Entertainment USA was stepping in as a major investor, co-producing alongside Catsmith Productions and Argent Pictures. By September 2019, principal photography had wrapped on time and on budget, reportedly. So far, so good, right? Well, things started to go south pretty soon afterwards. In September 2020, a private limited company created for the movie filed a lawsuit against Creason. According to the complaint, Creason had agreed to fund 2/3 of the film's $33.4 million budget, so they had promised around $22.3 million that they would put towards the movie. Out of that amount, $10 million was to be put towards post-production, specifically for visual effects work by the company Double Negative, which was also the FX company behind big pictures such as Dune and Tenet. So here's the problem. Creason allegedly never delivered that final $10 million. This meant Double Negative stopped work, essentially freezing Kung Fury 2 in post-production limbo. Producer Philip Westgren described any attempts to resolve the issue as being met with, quote, stonewalling and improper action to further disguise Creason's contractual breach. Meanwhile, Creason dismissed the lawsuit as, quote, completely meritless and legally deficient. So yeah, this gets very messy. However, after years of legal battles and financial struggles, post-production finally wrapped in April of 2024, which is good news, right? But that still doesn't mean we're going to get the film anytime soon. There's still the lawsuit, which could go any number of ways. But that next month in May of 2024, the actor Jorma Taccone was interviewed by comicbook.com and gave some pretty exciting reports. He lavished praise on the movie and even described it as, quote, an instant cult classic, which just gets me super hyped when I hear something like that. He went further and said the film is, quote, so special, it is so funny and off the rails. I mean, Fassbender's hilarious in it. I get to fight Arnold Schwarzenegger. That it doesn't exist, it is so heartbreaking to me. It's really like a crime. It's a total crime that it hasn't been released yet. Honestly, I couldn't agree more. The fact that this film is just sitting there, finished yet unreleased, is so disappointing for fans like me, but we'll just have to wait more here and see what the release of this movie will look like, and also whether they reach a distribution agreement and what that will look like, whether it will just hit streaming or see a theatrical release, which I hope it does. Or worst case scenario, they just keep the film locked away without ever releasing it, which would be terrible. But let me know if you're excited for the upcoming Kung Fury sequel slash feature film. And also, please share your insights about the production and lawsuit that I didn't touch on in the discussion, and share, any of that in the comments section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video here.